Yo, mother freaking yo to the yo to the yo, mother freaking yo. Simply lemonade, simply made lemonade. What's up to my lemonaders? I'm back in with another video for y'all asses, and today I'll be doing not really a story time. This is gonna be my experience. This video hold on, let me give you a little backstory. This video I was waiting to do for a minute because boy oh boy do I got the tea. Today I'll be doing my experience at Safeway. And boy oh boy, do I have some tea for y'all today. Well, but without further ado, y'all, let's get right into this perfect video. I started working at Safeway about a year ago. I had been there a year and a few months. When I first started, it was cool. It was cool for a minute, for a cool minute. My sister, if you hear some noise in the background, that's my sister in the background. She be hanging out with them, always doing too much. But anyway, I've been there for about a year. When I first started, I got hired for a cut room, which is like you're in the back cutting fruit and stuff. So I got hired for cut room, and it was cool at first. And then the girl that I was working, the first day was golden. Like, the guy was so nice. Like, I thought he was gonna be there forever. Not forever, like for a few months, but like after the first day, it was just like, where did he go? My first day was like great. Like, I loved him, but he left because I guess he had to go back to the other Safeway. But first day was cool. After that, it was cool. I was getting like used to the ropes and how to do everything. So it was pretty cool. And then after that, it was this one girl that they hired on, this black girl. And we was cool for a minute, but then she was just like fake, like, and she was starting to irritate me. And we wound up like having a little bit of an argument. And I had asked to be moved up front as courtesy clerk because number one, sometimes they would have me back there. They would have me at 4-hour shifts sometimes, and they would have me cutting a heck of fruit within 4 hours and expect me to get done with everything in 4 hours. Like, that's not possible. I'm not freaking. I don't have 6 arms. I have 2. Like, come on now. So basically, they would have me doing 4-hour shifts, hella stuff to do. So, and that was just too much weight on my shoulders. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna just move up to the front, be a courtesy clerk because I don't want to be in the back anymore. So, I was back there for a few months, and one day, one of the guys came in there and was like, "Hey, you're up front today." And ever since that day, I just stayed up front as a courtesy clerk. So when I got up front, it was cool. He showed me how to do everything. He showed me how to bag. Well, you don't need to. Nobody needs to show you how to bag. That was pretty easy. He showed me how to push carts. Showed me how many that I have to push, and then pretty much how to clean up the store. Cause pretty much all we did was sweep, do carts, bag, and then like, you know, mop the store every hour because the store has to constantly be mopped because there's customers coming in and out. You don't want anybody to slip and hurt themselves. So the store has to constantly be swept, not mopped. It has to be constantly swept. So I was doing that. At first it was cool. Everything was cool. But then like I don't know. I don't think it was my job. I think it was the people that I work with. Like number one, let's start with the manager. We go call the manager. What do we go call her? We're gonna call the manager Corella DeVille, okay? So me and Corella DeVille didn't like each other from the jump, okay? First of all, she liked me she liked me at the interview process. After the interview process, I guess she was saying people said I had attitude or whatever. But I really just don't talk to people. Like, I say good morning, and that's it. If you don't say good morning to me, I don't say nothing to you. The fuck? Like, I'm not about to kiss y'all asses. Like, I mean, fuck, the fuck. But anyway, yeah, it's like she was like, "Oh, you don't say hi to people to be in the." This is before I got in the front. She was like, "If you want to be in the front, you gotta talk to people." But like, it was a way that she said, like, you don't have to have an attitude. You say it. Like, you can say it in a professional manner. She just wasn't professional, and like we was always like bumping heads because she was just an a-hole. Like, you're an a-hole, and like I feel like she thinks she could talk to people any type of way because she's a manager. Like, no, honey, baby girl, like, no, you're not gonna talk to me like that. First off, like, got me messed up. Like, she was so annoying. Like, I hated her guts. I would say her real name on here, but I don't want to be petty. Anyway, Yeah, she was just the a-hole. She would complain about little stuff, and I just felt like she was always like nitpicky, like on everything. And especially when I got up front, I really had to deal with her attitude, and it was too much. And then another thing is, it's like the employees are like fake. Like I had some employees, I won't say any names, but I had some employees that were like, they would talk to you and be cool with you one day, or maybe for a few days, and then all of a sudden they would just act like, they would just be hella snooty. Like I know this one girl, I'm gonna call her, we gonna call her Ursula. She was big as hell. Ursula worked in the back with me at the cut room, and she didn't like me because I got an attitude with her one day. But she was trying to talk to me like she was crazy. Like, baby girl, what is you doing? You're not about to talk to me like that either, beluga whale. Like, you got me messed up. And like, ever since then, like, she just had it out for me. Like, I remember recently, before I got, before what happened in my job recently, she what happened? She Oh, it was during Christmas time, like recently, like before, like during the holidays. And I was upstairs, like minding my business. I was listening to my music on my break, and she was like, some girl was like, oh, she didn't push all the carts in, and then the Ursula, she was all like, what did she say? She was like, oh, she only pushes one cart at a time. First of all, yeah, when you see me, I'm pushing one cart at a time, but I'm usually pushing 3 or 4 carts. So what are you talking about? Like, people always have something to say. Like, they never want to see you be great. Like, let me be great, sis. Let me be me. You feel me? Let me do me. The fuck? Like, that was just fake. And like, some people will be hella nice to you, but behind doors they really don't like you. Like, it was this one girl I was cool with. I'm gonna call her. We'll call her Minnie Mouse, cause she like everything Disney. We'll call her Minnie Mouse. Actually, for scratch that, we gonna call her Biggie Mouse, because she was big too. Biggie Mouse. She got me messed up. Biggie Mouse was nice for a minute. She was nice for a cool minute. And then all of a sudden, like, towards like the end of, like, towards like when it came to an end to me, I don't even know what I'm saying. Recently, she started just being super fake. Like, she would bag, and she would just give me looks, and like she would really say hi, but she would give me like a fake ass smile. And then when I would ask her something, like one time she asked me to close her line off, because she was going, I think she was either going to lunch or she was going home, one of the two. And I was like, hey, there's no rope here. Do you want me to just put? It was this little stand with chips in it. I was like, you want me to just put that in the middle of the aisle or the back behind your line? And she was trying to act like she didn't hear me. I was like, excuse me, Biggie Mouse. Like, I had to say a heck of times, like, girl, you hear me, you trying to be petty. Like, I just hate petty stuff like that. That just annoys me. And there was this one girl, I'm gonna call her Dejanay. She annoyed me. She used to work at Starbucks, and she always had an attitude with me can you talk today? She always had an attitude with me for some reason. Like, every time I would go to her line, like, to buy something, she would have an attitude. She would be like, I'll come to her line, and she'd be like, just this? And I'd be like, yeah, just that. And like, I just didn't like her attitude. So she had recently got moved up to the customer service desk, and then I would have to always deal with her there. Like, and one day, I guess my boss got mad at me, and Dejanay was like, I was on my way out, and she had looked at me up and down like, girl, what's up? Girl, I'm off now, so what's up? What you trying to do? Because I'm not about to play with you. I don't give a damn about this job. For real. Because I really beat your ass, bitch. Fuck. Like, what's up, bitch? Like, she really got me messed up. And then, it was just, I had to deal with a whole bunch of fake employees. That, like, fake employees. I had to deal with wishy-washy coworkers. Like, I hate people like that. Like, don't smile in my face and you really don't like me. It was one girl that never really talked to me, and I knew she didn't like me. At least she was true to herself. Like, if you don't like me, you don't like me. She never said nothing to me. She rarely said anything to me. But like, at least she was the only one that stayed with her attitude. Every time she looked at me, she just gave me like this dry ass look. I really didn't care, because at least I know she didn't like me. She wasn't wishy-washy. Like, if you don't like me, you don't like me. Don't be fake. Don't be phony. Like, none of that. Feel me? People are just so fake at that job. Like, I can't deal with it. But I'm kind of happy. I recently got suspended, and I got a letter today basically saying I was terminated, which is fine because honestly, the termination was my doing because it was my attendance. But honestly, I don't care because first of all, I don't. I feel like you should never go to a job because I mean benefits and stuff and pay are good, but if it compromises your happiness, you should never have to put up with something like that. And if it causes you anxiety, like that job, like I remember one day I was in the parking lot, I just started getting teary-eyed and crying because I was so stressed out, and like I was just so tired of BS pretty much, and I had bad anxiety like every time I would go in, and I was just tired of dealing with it. So honestly, I feel like for some people it would be like, dang, I lost my job, but for me, it's kind of like a breath of fresh air. Like I'm ready for new opportunities, new adventures in my life. I'm ready for new things, especially with YouTube. I really want to grow. I really want to grow on YouTube. I want to see my fan base grow, my eliminators grow. I want y'all to be a part of everything. I want to start vlogging soon, but also I need the support as well. Like I need you guys to come here and support. I need you guys to tell me what you want to see, what kind of content. But YouTube is like the main thing I want to do this year. I really want to grow and I really want to reach milestones with you guys because for me that would be a big accomplishment. And plus, YouTube is something you have to stick with, and it's hard for me to stick with things if it takes too long for it to start progressing and start to grow. I'll quit, and I have to like remind myself like keep going. Like YouTube is something I don't want to give up on. So I'm really gonna have to push myself. I'm also in school right now. I am. If you guys don't know, I want to go to UCLA because I'm majoring in music there, and I've already applied, but I'm pretty much just waiting. I have to send my ACT scores in, and then after that, I'm pretty much waiting, and then financial aid, and then after that, I'm waiting until April because April is when they come out with the final decision. So I hope guys in the comments send the crossing fingers emojis. I hope I get in. Even if I don't get in, I'm still gonna move to LA and I'm still gonna pursue my dream. But I think I'm gonna need you guys along. I'm gonna need you guys to come along on this journey, and I really appreciate the support. This is the end of that video. That's behind me. All we can do now is move forward and look up, guys. We ain't stopping now. We ain't stopping, y'all. We ain't stopping. We ain't letting nothing stop us now. So if you guys like the video, make sure you guys leave a like, thumbs up, and as always, subscribe to me. Join the fam. You already know. Be a part of the Eliminators. And that is the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.